Charlie Cox is a British actor best known for playing Matt Murdock/Daredevil Daredevil in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. He gained widespread recognition for his role in Netflix's Daredevil and reprised the character in Spider-Man: No Way Home, She-Hulk Attorney at Law, and Echo. He is also set to star in Daredevil Born Again. Beyond Marvel, he has appeared in films like Stardust and The Theory of Everything, and had a lead role in the TV series Boardwalk Empire. Here are 10 things you probably didn't know about Charlie Cox. He's descended from British nobility. Charlie Cox was born on December 15, 1982, in London, United Kingdom. He has English, Scottish, and Irish ancestry and is connected to several prominent forebears, including the Baronets of Agnew and Carnegie, an Earl of Findlater, and Andrew Elliot, a colonial governor of New York. He is multilingual. Charlie Cox is fluent in Spanish, a skill he acquired while studying in Spain during his youth. He has demonstrated his Spanish proficiency in various roles, including delivering lines in Spanish in the Daredevil series. He has also praised the value of speaking multiple languages, including French. He quit school because of Al Pacino. Charlie Cox was studying at the Bristol Old Vic Theatre School when he was cast as Lorenzo in the 2004 film adaptation of The Merchant of Venice, starring Al Pacino. This opportunity arose after his first year at the school, and accepting the role meant breaking the institution's policy against students auditioning for outside productions. Consequently, Cox decided not to return to the school and continued his acting career. By 2007, he was headlining the epic fantasy Stardust in his first major leading role. He didn't know Daredevil was blind until the day before the audition. During the audition process for the role of Matt Murdock in Marvel's Daredevil series, Charlie Cox was initially unaware that the character was blind. The audition materials were deliberately vague, featuring mock sides with different names and a project titled Untitled Something. Although his agent suspected it was for Daredevil and provided a character description highlighting attributes like being red-headed, tall, athletic, and gymnastic, they omitted the crucial detail of Murdock's blindness. It wasn't until a friend assisting Cox with his lines questioned whether Daredevil was blind that Cox sought clarification from his agents, who confirmed this significant aspect of the character. Following his successful casting, Cox dedicated himself to authentically portraying a blind individual. He collaborated extensively with Joe Strachey from the American Foundation for the Blind, focusing on aspects such as eye movement and cane techniques to ensure a respectful and accurate representation. He gained 30 pounds of muscle for Daredevil. Charlie Cox underwent a significant physical transformation to portray Matt Murdock Daredevil. According to his biography on IMDb, he gained 30 pounds of muscle for the role. He had no prior gym experience and had to train rigorously to achieve the superhero look. He didn't return a fighting baton once. Charlie Cox once borrowed a fighting baton from the set of Daredevil to practice a new spinning technique over a weekend. After mastering the move, he used it during filming, but forgot to return the baton afterward. He later admitted to this oversight in an interview with Total Film magazine. He's a big comic book fan now. Charlie Cox has developed a deep appreciation for comic books, particularly through his portrayal of Daredevil. His engagement with the source material has grown over time, enhancing his connection to the character. Cox contributed a foreword to Marvel's new Daredevil Born Again comic collection, reflecting on his decade-long journey with the character and expressing gratitude for the rich storytelling that has influenced his performance. His involvement in comic-related events, such as surprise appearances at New York Comic Con alongside co-star Vincent D'Onofrio, further demonstrates his enthusiasm for the comic book community. He failed his Han Solo audition due to habits he developed playing Matt Murdock on Daredevil. Charlie Cox has shared that his portrayal of the blind superhero Matt Murdock in Daredevil influenced his audition for the role of young Han Solo. In an interview, he recounted that during the audition, the casting director asked, "Why aren't you looking at me?" Cox realized he had developed a habit of not making eye contact due to playing a blind character for 2 years. He reflected, "I never got invited back, probably because they couldn't figure out why I was acting like a complete idiot." He's married to a Marvel producer. Charlie Cox is married to Samantha Thomas, a television producer who has worked with Marvel. They tied the knot in September 2018 and have 2 children together. At the time of their marriage, both were associated with Marvel Television. Cox starred as Matt Murdock Daredevil, while Thomas served as vice president of original programming, contributing to series like Jessica Jones and Luke Cage. He's a football fan. Charlie Cox is a football fan and supports Arsenal Football Club. Despite growing up in London near Chelsea's home ground, he chose to support Arsenal. In fact, when he could afford it, he moved close to Arsenal Stadium to be nearer to his favorite team. His passion for Arsenal has been evident in various public appearances. For instance, at New York Comic Con, he expressed his love for the club, surprising some fans who expected him to support Chelsea due to his upbringing.